I have lots of people who are telling me, my God, you're naive. That's an impossible world you're just showing there. And then I say, oh, hang on, guys. Do you remember the time before September 11, 2001? Do you remember security in lots of airports around the world? Do you remember how it was flying domestic in lots of places? There were no security control. You could actually arrive at the airport, walk through the airport with 2 rifles, a handgun and a bazooka. Nobody would know. You could board the plane and off you go. Everybody was a winner. But because trust is dropping, security is going up, and profit for everybody is dropping. And you can translate that into business life immediately and say, it's the same thing we got in the business community. Just to wrap up, what we're seeing right now when we're talking about the total cost of ownership in this case is that, very often when we're just looking at a sell price, the sales price down here of $10 could be looking pretty cheap. But, when you add the total cost of ownership, it may not be that cheap. So you see, if you add all additional costs, the cheapest one might suddenly be the most expensive one. This is a very simple one. Everybody understands that. But very often working with procurement organizations, this makes it very difficult. So we have all different kind of variables we have to look at. And one thing I would love you guys to look at when you get back home is the number of variables that you negotiate on. A variable is terms of payment, delivery time, warehousing, warranty, education, whatever. The reason I'm saying look at the number of variables you're working on is because in majority of all clients' cases, they work on too few variables. They typically only work on 7, 8, and 9 commercial variables, and really, they should probably negotiate on between 30, 40, 50, or even 60. And you get a lot of Negoeconomics just in expanding the number of variables that you negotiate on. Try and look at this one. This is actually the asset life cycle of total cost of ownership, looking into a few different industries. If you look at commercial aircraft, only 8% of the total cost is actually the purchasing price of an airplane. The remaining is all the additional cost, fuel, parts, maintenance, whatever. Trucks, same thing almost, industrial equipment, only the cost price is only 12%, and in light duty pickups or whatever, still only 12%. So in lots and lots of cases buying something, they actually price on the product is the minor thing in comparison to the TCO, total cost of ownership. Now, Tim were pointing out that we got long, dark nights in Scandinavia. That's true. I would say on the positive side, we got very light nights during the summertime, but I do agree, though, it is a bit dark in Scandinavia. So if you do want to visit, come through the summer. And the summer is typically between Tuesday and Thursday in Scandinavia, okay? So you have to hit those days. It's a pretty short summer we got. But anyway, we got the iceberg up at Greenland, and I've translated that into the priceberg, because if you look at the total potential into negotiation, you probably know how much, do you remember how much percentage-wise, which is above water of an iceberg?